Good morning. I'm here. My name's Brian. You can't see it right now, but if I did this, see, right here. Well, there's nothing here right now except for this. Oh, come on. I don't want to freaking demo here. Why is it doing this? Ugh. Live entertainment. Well, how you doing? I'm going to just start playing stuff, and then we'll figure it out from there, which is what I usually do. Oh, yeah. Early in the morning. Oh, I don't want that one. And as usual, not very prepared. Oh, how's it going, Cricket? Pay me no mind, because I've got several in my head at the moment. Let's just start with this one.
Small for what is well, because between two you simply from me, I mean, who goes with who? The bedclothes say, as I and you go kissed away. About hard by hard for hard. twilight hours lightly and as free. 10,000 stars were in the sky, 10,000 on the sea. For every wave with dimpled face that leaped upon the air had caught a star in its embrace and held it trembling there. One feather is a bird I claim, one tree a wood. In a low voice I heard more than a mortal should. And so I stood apart, hidden in my own heart. And yet I roamed out where those notes went like the bird whose thin song hung in air, diminished yet still heard. I lived with open sound, aloft and on the ground. That ghost was my own choice, the shy cerulean bird. It sang with her true voice, and it was I who heard a slight voice reply. I heard and only I. Desire exalts the ear, bird girl and ghostly tree. The earth, the solid air, their slow song sang in me. The long noon pulsed away, like any summer day. Tree, the earth, the solid air, their slow song sang in me. The long noon pulsed away like any summer day.
Well, good morning, everybody, or afternoon, evening, wherever you are at. I hope you like that opening set of some Latin beats for this Friday spring morning. Well, it's spring here, so yeah. So how you doing? I'll say hi to a few people. Right off, Dusty, I got your email with the files. I've not listened to them yet. I've been busy. And when I haven't been busy, I've been sleeping. And of course, we got our lovely Sophia. How are you doing? And Kathy is here somewhere. There's Kathy right there. And then Joe. How is it going, Joe? Who else we got here? And of course, we got our Viking warrior Teutonic Valkyrie goddess here. Our lovely Mirjam. And then Cricket. How is it going, Cricket? I think I got most everybody that I see here. You know, thanks everybody for dropping by and everything and all that stuff. It's always nice to have good weather. It's supposed to rain here. That's why if you have any, if there's any streaming issues, I'm gonna blame the rain. In the meantime, let's see what we got up next here. Set here. Where is it? Aha! Here it is. Oh, I can't take myself anywhere.
Within the circuit of this plodding life, there enter moments of an azure hue, untarnished fair as is the violet or anemone when the springs to them by some mandarin rivulet, which make the best philosophy untrue that aims but to console man for his grievances. I have remembered when the winter came, high in my chamber in the frosty nights, when in the still light of the cheerful moon, on the every twig and rail and jutting spout, the icy spears were adding to their length against the arrows of the coming sun. How in the shimmer blackbird hum on the blue flag, loitering amidst the mead or busy rill, which now through all its course stands still and dumb, its own memorial purling at its play. Along the slopes and through the meadows net, until its youthful sound was hushed at last. In the staid current of the lowland stream, or seen the furrows shine but laid upturned, and where the field fair followed in the rear, when all the fields around lay bound and hoar beneath the thick integument of snow. So by God's cheap economy made rich to go upon my winter's task again.
Fuzzy fellow without feet, yet doth exceeding run. Of velvet is his countenance, and his complexion done. Sometime he dwelleth in the grass, sometime upon a bough, from which he doth descend in blush upon the passer-by. All this in summer, but when winds alarm the forest folk, he take that damask residence and struts in sewing silk. Then finer than a lady emerges in the spring, a feather on each shoulder, you scarce recognize him. He clapped at her by me, but who am I to tell the pretty secret of a butterfly? A fuzzy fellow without feet, yet doth exceeding run. Of velvet is his countenance, and his complexion done. Sometime he dwelleth in the grass, sometime upon a bough, from which he doth in blush upon the passer-by. All this in summer, but when on the forest folk, he taketh down damask residence and
Oh, come on.
struts in sewing silk. Then finer than a lady emerges in the spring, a feather on each shoulder, you'd scarce recognize him. By midnight click caterpillar, by me, but who am I to tell the secret of the butterfly?
shadows deep. How many love your moments of glad grace, and love your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face. Beside the glowing bars, murmur a little sadly how love fled, and paced upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. How many love your moments of glad grace, and love your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face. Of glad grace, and love your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
How's it going? Yeah, had a little tropical reggae set there. Started off with some Latin beats, and then now the Caribbean there. I was going to say something witty, but it escaped me. So it's Friday morning, and yes, I've been up too long, but that's usually the case. Oh, lots going on in the chat here that I'm like, okay. Then I've got my backwoods internet I'm messing with here. Yeah, it is nice to have friends. Lately, my department and that's been for a lot of reasons, but I got you guys. Yeah, no. Oh, it's just people are busy. I've been busy. Schools, this is like, done with the last week of school. I've got to rework my historiography paper, but that ain't going to take that long. I just got to do some cleaning up as far as the mechanics of it goes, and put a little section I've already got done in, but just a few things. And then there's a self-assessment for my poetry class. The big thing is this freaking horrendous final I have for my Asian American history class. Yeah, it's my study guide's going to be pretty big. But that's not till Wednesday, so I plan on having all the other stuff for the other two classes done this weekend. So I have Monday and Tuesday to worry about that, because the test is on Wednesday. So yeah, and then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I don't have class for a while, so yeah. Oh, I know I'll be doing more of this. Hopefully more writing. And speaking of writing, that's coming out on Tuesday. Yeah, the Vortex is coming out on Tuesday, so I'll have that. Yeah. Well, I was hoping I'd get it. I'd get away without having a final this semester. I did last semester, sorta. But yeah. Oh well, it happens. I know Chuck Norris was not a nice person in a lot of respects, but it reminds me of the Chuck Norris joke. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. Doesn't push. He pushes the earth down. You gotta admit it. Whoever started those jokes, that was a marketing genius. Yeah, I want to keep my A's. I kind of like. I had to talk to my instructor about it. He has this big long thing and all these words, and I'm like, okay, what kind of sources? What are primary? Which ones are secondary? And should we go outside of what we've done in the class? Which ones in the class were primary? Which ones in the class were secondary? Yeah, I got a lot of good clarification from him. So, yeah. So yeah, but I've already got a list of the terms that we're supposed to know, all defined and printed out, and then basically I'm going to write 3 short essays and memorize all 3 of them to only use 2. Oh, I wish you would have let me do a take-home test. That'd be. Oh Lord. Oh, yeah. I could be doing a lot worse things than complaining about taking college classes in my mid-50s. Yep. What a way things goes. We haven't heard this one in a little while. Counting out rhyme. Let's get a little funky and not the smelly kind. Edna St. Vincent Millay.
Silver bark of beech and sallow, yellow twig of willow. Thou hast that all to me, love, for which my soul did pine. A green isle in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers. Motionless aghast, alas, alas, with me the light of life is o'er. No more, no more, no more, no more, no more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder-blasted tree, or the stricken eagle soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy gray eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams in what ethereal dances by what eternal stream. Already fallen plum bloom stars the green apple boughs, and apple boughs is not as old toads back. Ooh, where their small roses ere a rose is seen. The building thrush watches old Job who stacks. Ooh, the bright peeled roses on the sunny fence. The pencil grunts to hear him stumping by, and tries to push the bold and scamper thence, but her ring snout still keeps her to the stile. He lets her run away, she snorts in bundling gallop for the cottage door, with hungry hug making the pullets run, making the pullets run. And sulky as a child when her play's done. Stars the green apple boughs, and apple boughs as nard as old toads back. Ooh. Where there's small roses there a rose is seen. Ba-da-ba. The building thrush watches old job who stacks. Ooh. The bright pill dozes on the sunny fence. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. The pencil grunts to hear him stumping by. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. And tries to push the boat and scamper thence. But her ring snout still keeps her to the stile. And out lets her run away. She snorts in bundling gallop for the cottage door. With hungry hubbub begging crust and orts. Then like the whirlwind bumping round once more. Nuzzle in the dark, nuzzle in the dark, making the pullets run, making the pullets run. And sulky as a child when her play's done.
Yeah, you wouldn't catch me doing that shit either. Oh, the youth. I just hope no one gets hurt or thrown in jail. You know, like other parts of there's just interesting things going on in the SPTV anti-Scientology community at large. Be careful. You might find someone who wants to get tackled. Oh. No, I have not played it yet. Oh boy. Oh, I swear, I can't take myself anywhere. And you guys either. Love it. All right, I have no idea what I'm going to play next, or even if it's the right one, so no, not there. I think I got it in here. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Indeed, I'm not. I'm feeling devilishly hot. Said I, not being very old. By golly gosh, you must be cold. No, no, she cried, indeed I'm not. I'm feeling devilishly hot. be cold. No, no, she cried indeed, I'm not. I'm feeling devilishly home.
Oh, how's it going, Kia? Yeah, you got here right at the right time. Oh!
I like my body when it is with your body. It is so quite new a thing. Muscles better and nerves more. I like your nerves, get small. I like your body. I like what it does. I like its hows. I like to feel the spine of your body and its bones and the trembling smoothness in which I will again and again and again kiss. I like kissing this and that of you. I like slowly stroking the shocking fuzz of your electric fur. And what is it comes over parting flesh and eyes, big love crumbs. And possibly I like the thrill of under me you so quite new. And it is with your body, it is so quite new a thing. Muscles better and nerves more. I like what it does. I like its hows. I like to feel the spine of your body and its bones and the trembling in which I will again and again and again kiss. I like kissing this and that of you. I like slowly stroking the shocking fuzz of your electric fur. And what is it comes over parting flesh and eyes, big love crumbs. And possibly I like the thrill of under me you so quite new.
No. Yeah, maybe.
walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes, thus mellowed to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denied. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place.
All right. I think you started this one. Oh, take credit where no. It's been a while since I've played that sequence all together. So where in the hell am I here? Oh, I have. Oh, come on. Hide that one. There. Yeah, I was going to say something, but oh, cougars and pumas and kitty cats and oh, I don't think I want to go there this morning. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, we had I don't know. Cool. Keep fingers crossed. You know, like if it'll show up. Oh, I hate this freaking. Oh, come on. All right, like it, like say something witty, but internet sucks. Yes, we're supposed to be getting. All right. I'll go ahead and play it. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Here.
Once I thought I'd found true love, thought that she'd been sent to me by the good Lord above, but it just wasn't meant to be. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. Now I'm sitting here living in abject misery. Such a sad, pathetic sack, it's plain for all to see. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. So now just what am I gonna do? She canceled my love like I was Pepe Le Pew, and never even told me her reasons why. I got stoned and I missed it, oh my. I got stoned and I missed it, oh my. Now I'm sitting here hanging my head to cry. All I wanna do right now is lay and die. I got stoned and missed it, oh my. She banned my heart like I was good old Dr. Seuss. I wish I would've never fallen for a spell. I got stoned and I missed it, oh well. I got stoned and I missed it, oh well. Now I'm sitting here wallowing in holy hell. If I ever snap out of it, only time will tell. I got stoned and I missed it, oh well. He sleeps on the top of a mast with his eyes fast closed. The sails fall away below him like the sheets of his bed, leaving out in the air of the night the sleeper's head. Asleep he was transported there, asleep he curled in a gilded ball on the mast top, or climbed inside a gilded bird, or blindly seated himself astride. I his reflection. A gull had wings under his and remarked that the air was like marble. He said, up here I tower through the sky, for the marble wings of my tower top fly. But he sleeps on the top of his mast with his eyes closed tight. The gull inquired into his dream, which was, I must not fall. The spangled sea below wants me to fall. It is hard as diamonds, it wants to destroy us all. Bake the day she suddenly dropped dead. We chew it slowly, that last apple pie. Shocked into sleeplessness, you're scared of bed. We never talk much, and now don't try. You're like book. And she not here, tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into reeds. Back in our silences and sullen looks, for all the scotch we drink, what's still between? Not the 30 or so years. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular, each bud, each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks, for all the scotch we drink, what's still between's? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books, books.
On that note, I think I'm going to call it a day for this particular stream. It's starting to rain, so I'll see y'all again tomorrow. If you're doing something, though, it'll be after you doing something, Miriam. But yeah, all right. Sorry to cut this off abruptly, but hey, backwoods internet and weather and all. Yes, I will see y'all tomorrow and out in the chats today. Love y'all. Bye.